Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Cramped and narrow, that's how it is in the Boca district. These vertical three-tier stands, very much a creation out of necessity, but at the same time they are what make the Bombonera so unique. So it's down to business here. Marseille have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
And that was very necessary. Marseille with the corner, they're first. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And a header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Now it's Rafinha. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Tries to pass it through. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Now it's Dani Olmo. And he's there to belt it away. And he's being shifted off it. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal! They've got to be quick to recover this. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's an imaginative pass. Gone for a throw-in. Adams. Still goalless at the moment. Serginho is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, they've got it again. No, that's been intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Spread to the right. And this is Ronaldo. He's found the shooting chance! Goal! Marseille! Marseille have the lead. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Marseille have penetrated for the first time. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
No, he's not getting past him there. Referee's given a throw. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Decent hit from there. And he whips it across. Rafinha. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Adams. Koundé. That is good alertness. Ronaldo might just make this. Modric. Aguero. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Aguero. Spread it left. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Messi. And he's there to get it away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, can they get him away? Crosses it in here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's gone out for a throw-in. Serginho. Modric. Always onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Koundé cuts out the pass. That's good vision. Akanji. Dani Olmo. Now he's got space here. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that is the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Arsenal come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Cambio en el Olympique de Marseille. Número 11. ¿Lo reemplazará?
That gets us going once more.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
Chance, surely! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
No, again there's no way through. That is a brilliant interception. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Traoré. Adams calmly anticipates.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's come back to the keeper. Ferdinand makes the interception. It's a searching pass. Modric. Van Dijk. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. Arsenal still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And it's Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he shoots! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Tries to get it clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 44.804.
Aguero gets a good foot in there. Aguero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Probing pass. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Dani Olmo is onto this.
Cambio en el Olympique de Marseille. Número 10.
Corner number 2
Messi.
then.
Número 20. Entran. Número 4.
And he's taking no chances there.
Número 9. Número 7.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. He shifted it to the flank. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Marseille are down to 10 men. Great chance here from position A1. And this an opportunity to pull level. Forced to go back. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Searching pass he's played there. And the ball is out of play. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. It's a promising position. Looking for the run.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to play it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Neymar. Ambitious ball here. And he's managed to get free. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Another throw-in. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. They've played it short. Vinicius Junior. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Kvaratskhelia.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rice. Now it's Rice. Drills what? Takes a shot! And that was struck with genuine force.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Adams. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kvaratskhelia has it out wide and in space. And that is well cleared. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he skips past his man. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. That's going to go a long way. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Can he get it through? Oh, that's superb. Arsenal with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Decent chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that's a good finish. And right near the end, we have parity. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah,
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Referee's given a throw. That's really well cleared. Messi. He's had it taken off him. And he thumps it clear. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. Nice looking ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins. It's Aguero! And he was there to get a vital touch.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now they can spring out of defence. Serginho. Roberto Carlos, looking for the run. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created. Robson! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
It's their second corner of the game. Cristiano Ronaldo! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Modric.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's on it, can he get a shoots? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to belt it away. That pass has been well intercepted. Ball's played through. He's found space here. Serginho receives it in a wide position.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Bale. Bale. He's having a pop! Adams clears it away. So, third corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That has ended up in no man's land. Koundé was in no mood for any of that. Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Now there's a fine ball, delivered with swing. Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, that's a key interception. Arsenal very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Modric, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Rummenigge receives it in a... Oh, good climb! And that's a tidy finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Foot in. Looking for options for movement. Serginho, and that could set him on his way.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Serginho picks it up out wide. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. Bullish header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Can he get it through? Serginho! Albert Ferrer can clear it away.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Looking to play him in, and he whips it in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Now it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Aguero. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super find. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's been shifted off it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is Aguero.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Akanji. He won't be happy with that one. That's been cut out, well played. And it's half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Arsenal clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Arsenal looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And we get things going again. No way through. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been cleared. Modric. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's played through for him. And he's in on goal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi is in a really good position out. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Koundé. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Takes a shot! It's a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
In towards the back stick. And a header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Modric can see things others simply cannot. Well read, nice interception. Stojkovic.
The attendances for this match is
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chance here to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Modric. Arsenal suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Koundé. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Adams spots it and intercepts. Not the most convincing of passes. And he's managed to get free.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's Aguero! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. And he skips past his man. Akanji wins the duel this time. Looking for a runner. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's fabulous. Modric! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 27, Serginho. Number
Vitinha,
11,
cross needs to be good. He leaps for it! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Erling Haaland.
And that should get the job done.
Lionel Messi coming on the field.
And there's the shot!
Neymar.
Lacking in accuracy.
Number 4.
It's certainly a bold attempt,
Sergio
and there's
Aguero.
nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't
19.
work the keeper a bit more, though.
Alexander Sørloth. Number 21. Lamine Yamal.
Threads one in. Yamal. Ah, such a clever touch. Yamal's cross. Solid! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
De Bruyne. And it's Rooney.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Koundé. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Arsenal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Aguero.
2 added
The
minutes.
final seconds now. It's Rooney! It has to be Wayne Rooney! A finish right from the top draw.
For Barcelona.
They have stolen
Number 17.
level at the last.
Wayne Rooney.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So all square with almost... And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner...